All right, moving on to the last game in our slate. We have the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Diego Padres. It is a 10 o'clock Eastern time game. The Philadelphia Phillies right now are leading the season series 2-1. Um, the odds are the San Diego Padres are the favorites minus 210, and the Phillies are obviously the underdogs plus 175 underdogs. Abhishek, the last game of the slate, both teams are on a nice little losing streak. Who you got, man? The
Oh man.
Philadelphia
Oh man. This is
Phillies
the
are
this is the funnest game in my opinion. This
okay.
is this somebody gotta win this shit. This is the game that I honestly it's kind of crazy to think, but this is the game I'm most interested to watch because Philly, oh my god. I understand yesterday the Philadelphia Eagles played a preseason game, 35-0. It's preseason, don't mean shit. But I'm gonna talk about Philadelphia situation right now, man. Eagles football right now. Obviously preseason. I'm just kidding, but still, 35-0, man. That's pretty awful. Doesn't mean shit, but we're just pointing it out. And then the baseball team, holy shit, man. This team was on that little bit of a so-called run when they were hot, quote unquote. That's why you have to look at who the hell did they beat. They swept up. They beat the Pirates. They beat the Nationals, and then they beat the Mets. Congratulations. Then you play the Dodgers and got ass wiped. So the Phillies, they are what they are. They're an okay team. They were leading the division for a second, and then the Braves said, "Okay, thank you for keeping our seat warm. Now can you move?" And then they took it over, and they're going to win the division now. The Phillies, they do have a lot of injuries in their lineup, but you got swept by Arizona, bro. You got swept. You didn't win a game. I don't think they scored more than 3 runs in any of the games that they played. They had their best pitcher pitching for them yesterday, Zach Wheeler. He got hit like a piñata against the Arizona Diamondbacks. You have got to be kidding me. So I understand the Padres also, they are struggling, but the Padres at home, they're 40-24. That is drastic difference compared to what they play on the road. They feel much more comfortable at home. They are also struggling, but their lineup is way more crazy and deadlier with Tatis, obviously, Machado, Frazier, Cronenworth, Pham, Nola, etc., compared to the Phillies lineup. Now we get into the pitching. Matt Moore for the Phillies. He had his first real good start last time he pitched against Cincinnati. I think he had a no-hitter going in for 6 innings. So he was pretty damn great for them. But I don't expect it to happen again. That was the one time this season he pitched really well. He hasn't even pitched that long into games usually. 6 innings was long for him. But now we get into the Padres. They're obviously 40-24 at home. Blake Snell is pitching for them. He has finally got his act together, in my opinion. He's been really good over his last 7 starts. And once again, another guy at home, he's just different than he is on the road. At home, he has been dominant. 2.4 ERA at home. And they are 7-2 in his home starts. So the Padres, they currently are 1.5 games ahead of the Reds, the wild card. They have got to start winning. This is a huge matchup for them. They have their so-called best pitcher pitching for them right now. Their lineup is healthy. They got a day off to rest. They're not on the road anymore. They're back at home. I just feel the Padres are the play here. The Phillies, man, they just got shut out yesterday by a lefty. Nearly shut out by a lefty yesterday. And they're going up against a lefty today who has even more crazy stuff with his pitches in Blake Snell. So, Philadelphia, man, y'all better be rooting for the Eagles to be decent this year because Philly baseball, it ain't looking too good. Philly basketball, Ben Simmons, we all know how that's going. I didn't want to say it, but we all know how that's going. At least he got Joel Embiid still. Better knock on wood that he don't get hurt. Knock on wood that he don't get hurt. And Philly, obviously the Eagles, you better pray to God that Jalen Hurts, he the real deal. I do believe he is. I'm not trying to go on a tantrum here, but you know what it is. Phillies, oh, God bless you.
All right, guys. So make sure you tune into the IG page because we do plan on parlaying the Braves game with one of the other 3 games of the slate.
Nearly
And
all
we're
of these, most likely, all of these games will be posted
yeah,
somehow.
so just make sure you tune into the Instagram page for the final picks and final say. Hope you guys have a lovely Friday. Hopefully we could finish this week strong and bounce back from these last few hectic days. And with that being said, hope you guys have a great weekend and happy gambling.